Bitcoin sitting at 98,000, come up a little bit today. But we have, of course, some negative news with the tariffs still continuing on, and of course getting worse and worse. Apparently more and more countries added, and more products. All right, so let's get started. Yeah, you guys a little bit of time to roll in. I'm late. I know I'm late. Damn it. I need to get a backup too, because I love my axe, but shoot, man, I can't play this damn thing when the batteries are freaking dead all the time. I love my wireless. Yeah, it's just not as reliable. That's why I love my cords, man. All my cords. Instant gratification. Anyway, hope you guys are doing all right. Enough ranting, right? We're going to go into, of course, all of our metrics, all the normal stuff we do every single day. And I wanted to let you guys know, spend a little bit of time on it, right? I do plan on pumping out some more videos this week. I'm looking at hopefully having some time almost done with renovating my house. Except the studio's got to stay. This has got to stay the way it is. I'm not tearing this all down until I'm out of this damn place. It is what it is. But I did replace the door to make some possible home buyers happy. So again, giving you guys a quick update on that in my life. Let's get started. All right, of course, we got the dancing mascots out there, of course, telling us it's always you gotta spin it, man. You gotta be happy. This is a space where you cannot mess around with, man. You gotta grim and bear it some days, right? Sit on your hands. I know there's so many people right now just so beaten down by the markets, how the markets are feeling. But damn, this is it, guys. We are at the precipice of financial, freedom, right? Financial freedom. Of course, this is what I am. I am the Crypto Otaku, fighting for your financial freedom. And we're gonna do that. A little bit of that tonight. All right, so let's get into it. Remove the dancing mascots. Any of those are reference. You guys, remember that one show back in Nickelodeon back in the day? I am having a little bit of drink tonight. I'm gonna make that very clear. That is strong. Okay. So yeah, I did make a quick drink. But if you guys remember that one show back in the day, the dancing lobsters. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Of course, that's what I'm referencing every single time I say the dancing mascots. Get them out of the way. Anyway. That's a lot of ranting. I think that's enough time to get everyone going. Okay, anyway, 97K, 900. We just fell down from 98K on, just within the last half hour. So it's pretty soon. Again, we can check, of course, cross-check that with heat map. Boom, bada bing. Bring the heat map up for free. Why? Because why pay for something when you can get it for free, right? And especially Bitcoin. Everyone's looking at this. Of course, this is brought to you by Kimba, the White Snow Lion, anime reference for my show. For those who don't know, that is what I show it.
What are you, stupid?
I know, Oscar. You give me crap tonight. Okay, anyway. So, what we're taking away from heat map tonight, of course, is the liquidity map, where Bitcoin's currently sitting at, between the levels of about 95K and 95K and 90K, right? Basically in between those levels is we're ping-ponging around, and we're setting up so many strong buy and sell key levels of resistance and support. So keep that in mind as we are looking really, really strong at buying up anything at those key levels. I can show you on the chart a lot easier. Right there. Still holding on to that 95K level. Pretty strong. Came down a little bit to retest over the last few days over the weekend. I do have to, of course, recap you guys on the weekend. Look at this. I followed that freaking insanely. Look at this. I cannot believe this. Yeah, we of course predicted the market was going to be, again, so I was feeling, again, more red and yellow. I know some of the audience was still looking bullish, super bullish, which I like to see. It tells me that, everyone holding on right now is very bullish about our space. But in reality sets in, and of course he's looking at the trend, and until Trump says, lay off the tariffs, this is where we're going to be at for a while. But I cannot believe how damn on point we were with that that bearish target, right? Insane. I even predicted when the market was going to correct into the weekend over into... Well, I never do that. I never do into the following week from a weekend. That's insane. But... read it and weep. It's pretty sick. Pretty sick stuff. Anyway, I can't gloat enough on that one. Although I did want to see, of course, our super bearish target for the super bears, making them happy one last time before we go to the moon. We did not get that this weekend, but you never know when the super bears get their day. I mean, I'm not personally rooting for it, but the super bears, they gotta get a piece of the action too. I don't want to leave anyone out. Anyway, so of course that's what we're looking at between those key levels right there. Previous all-time high was 109K, but we're still looking at a lot of big sell-off at 105, next level of resistance. And of course going back down and retesting the 90K target, 91K sitting right there. That's still where we realistically are. We're somewhere in the middle right there. I should probably make this orange right now. Probably make more sense. Just to give you guys a visual, of course, where we are currently at trading in this channel. All right. Local level of support. That's fine. Okay. So between those two reds, and then, of course, the super bear target, which really should be brown because the bears are brown. Oh, man. It's so troll. All right. Super bear target in the brown. Down there. Okay. Anyway. So, yeah. You get a clear idea where we are right now and what the levels we're currently trading at. And it's been pretty consistent. Guys, the longer we go with this, I know everyone's like super crazy, freaking out right now, but really, realistically, if we can keep this up for 2 weeks, just 2 weeks, we're going to see an intense breakout because everyone's going to get bored. We don't care about this narrative anymore. The tariffs suck. I don't care. We're going to buy it up anyway, and moonshot to the moon. Of course, Larry Fink's not stopping. BlackRock's still pumping, right? All right. So anyway, let's keep on going on with our metrics for the day. That is what, of course, the heat map shows us. Moving on. The monies. The U.S. printing monies. Not as much as they used to. Not by a long shot. But still sitting at 36,463 billion. Almost close to that halfway point from 37 billion. Trillion. Doge clock sitting at $80 billion in savings. Government cut, subsidiaries, whatever. So yeah, that's what we're currently sitting at with Doge, and you can see it. You can see it reflecting. I cover it every single day on average. We used to be about $12 billion in the hole every day. Now we're sitting roughly around an average of 6 on average. So it's looking pretty good day to day, better than we were last 4 years. And of course, the last year and a half we've covered this, right? Anyway, Fear and Greed Index 46 for the stocks, coming up a little bit neutral, which is always good for the markets and the economy. And then yeah, let's see if this corrected at all since I started the stream. If I can refresh it there. Nope, still sitting at in neutral for the Fear and Greed crypto. Fear and Greed. I just don't see that personally. To me, I'm just super bullish, but I mean, yeah, I guess the market's feeling it with these tariffs, man. The tariffs. $108 Dixie, right? 108 on the Dixie. Again, coming back up and retesting the $9, 109, which is insane. I really didn't think we were going to come back anywhere near those levels. We have to see, of course, this fall push back and get a weaker dollar for the economy to really keep moving on with risk on assets. All right, crypto bubbles on the day. Everything looking green on the day. Actually, within the last hour, we're looking a lot greener than we were back at around 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I was sitting down having a dinner with my mates and my buddies, yeah, we were up on average about 3% per project. Now we're looking like closer to 10. Looking pretty good into the evening hours, rolling into the foreign market opens on the second day. It's looking pretty good for the foreign markets. Bitcoin market cap, of course, I've already exceeded 60% dominance, right? And we just keep trucking along. This is ridiculous, guys. This is ridiculous. This is the last day. Here's the last week. Coming down a little bit in the weekly chart, but still, yeah, we're still pretty damn overextended with Bitcoin. Damn, this is getting tight too. I would not be surprised if we just see another leg up and we can keep the Bitcoin bandwagon rolling. Man, that's got a hell of a ring to it. Bitcoin bandwagon. Oh boy, having a little bit of whiskey tonight, guys. I'm just not gonna lie. Feeling some kind of way. Anyway, today's cryptocurrency prices by market cap. This is where we're sitting at. Of course, top 10 cryptos in our space. Any changes? Looks like we have not seen any changes overnight or since Friday. 8 still Doge, 9 still Cardano, 10 is still Tron, 11 on the outskirts of 10 is Chainlink, and 12 for Avalanche. Going then back down to our honorable mention to Jasmine 71. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed, guys. We can all move on now, right? Just survive another day. And Jasmine's still a great time to buy. It's under or around 2 cents right now. I mean, under 3 cents is a great time to be buying Jasmine when it has a full potential to 10x, 20x from here. Anyway, enough of me shilling my favorite coin. Where are we looking at now? My favorite key metric, and that is how many Bitcoin are on exchanges. Of course, it looks like we've got still around 2.2 million. Nothing has changed there either. Although we keep buying, and we've bought 5 times the amount of Bitcoin so that has been mined this year, right? We just can't stop buying Bitcoin because it's just too damn good of an asset. Oh, anyway, because we know, guys. You know,
which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset.
Mm-hmm. You're goddamn right, Michael Saylor. Goddamn right. All right. We're sitting at Bitcoin treasuries. Of course, Michael Saylor's strategy company has just purchased more Bitcoin. Actually, a lot more than that. 471,000. They just purchased another 3,000, I think, today. Maybe a little more. Probably sitting closer to, this is out of date. Probably sitting closer to about 475 right now, realistically. And then we've got iShares, iBit sitting at nearly 600,000 Bitcoin. My freaking God. And Fidelity sitting at 211,000. Probably closer to 215, 220, something like that. Okay, again, Bitcoin treasures. I love this website, but oh my God, they're so far behind. So for whoever's updating this website needs to be shot. Where's my gun? Where's my damn gun? I can't be putting any holes in these walls, man. I gotta sell this place. Anyway, Grayscale sitting at 201,000 as well, holding on to what they have left. All right, here we go. Looking at the rainbow chart again, guys. Just a daily reminder, it is still time to be accumulating Bitcoin. This is still a good time to buy, right? Buy. Why? Because for us to still be considered cheap, it's still a $129,000 Bitcoin. Every week, this is going up about $1,000. Do not let this opportunity slip on by. Okay. Where does that take us? Into the 10 world's assets in the world. Of course, world assets, Bitcoin's still sitting number 7. Nothing's changed there either. And we get to the news. The news, guys. Here we go. Let's get into some of this stuff. We got some news today. Nothing too crazy. I got a ton in the Twitter segment, as always, because Twitter's where the real news is covered, right? And Bitcoin, little fees, yada, 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 ticking clock. Most of this, of course, guys, is FUD. Hopium FUD. Metaplan announces 21,000 Bitcoin purchase plan. Yes, this is a really good one. I love this particular piece of news on the day. Good stuff. Of course, the Metaplanet, this strategy play out of Japan. Again, one of the best, companies out there, outperforming everyone else in Japan, just like here in the United States, and not even holding a fraction, about a fraction of what Michael Saylor's company does hold themselves, but doing amazing for their own country. Purchase plan stock soars you 3,600% on the news for Metaplan announcing 21,000 Bitcoin. They're also doing a Bitcoin-only hotel. This is insane. Operating out of Tokyo, of course. I think it's planned for 2026, but we'll see if maybe they mention it here in this article. Metaplan to purchase $2 billion worth of Bitcoin by 2026. Here we go. Get it going. Japanese hotel developer turned Bitcoin treasury firm Metaplanet announced on Monday plans to acquire 21,000 Bitcoin by the end of 2026. Bloomberg called the company a Bitcoin hoarder, and the Financial Times said Metaplanet is a MicroStrategy copycat. Yes, they are. But the firm plans to describe itself as the best performing stock worldwide. Look at that. Prior to 2024, Metaplanet was an embattled hotel developer that had hosted 6 years of money loss in a row. Damn. According to reporting to the financial firm, again, pull the MicroStrategy. Save their company with a Bitcoin standard. Reporting to the Financial Review, the company CEO Simon Gurovich, an Australian, heard about the MicroStrategy Bitcoin Treasury approach, and while listening to the podcast of the episode featuring MicroStrategy's chairman Michael Saylor, decided to go ahead with the plan. The company adopted Saylor's strategy last April, and by the end of 2024, the net income has jumped from 683 million yen, approximately 4.5 million loss, to a $6.4 billion or $42 million in profit. Of course, yen to American conversion. According to the company's financials, boosting to the stock of the mind-bending 3,600% in just 12 months. It's 1 year. Just one freaking year. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. Yeah, and again, it says the same ramp-off crazy moonshot, just like MicroStrategy's stock as well. Overcome, how the hell you doing? Overcome in the chat. How you doing, Mike man? Of course, overcoming with Bitcoin, I hope, and other crypto assets. Yeah, we're securing our financial freedom, guys. That's what it's all about. Oh, Jesus. Brian in the house as well. Hello, brother. Thank you for streaming. Caught it in the fight last time. Yes, awesome. I appreciate you guys for being here. I really do, man. It's just... It's an awesome place to be in right now. Dude, it's about to explode. We're about to explode. We've been 4.5 years for this. Waiting. And now it is here. Time is come. In 2024, Metaplan has pursued a focused, high-conviction Bitcoin strategy, becoming the best-performing stock worldwide. According to the 2024 financials, no other corporation moved faster, more decisively toward a Bitcoin standard. Metaplan is now Asia's largest public holder of Bitcoin and a top 15 holder globally. Insane. All right, so yeah, we got, of course, all the metrics, and we got it. We understand what's going on. Did they mention the hotel they're going to be accepting Bitcoin with? Companies also outcutting resources towards Bitcoin education. Yes, yeah, they're also going to be doing that as well. I did hear about that. And then this, yeah, they are mentioning it right here. Bitcoin Magazine in Japan to educate, inspire, and empower 1 million Japanese. More fittingly, the company has also unveiled a Bitcoin hotel concept. Look at this. It could be amazing. A giant solid gold freaking building. Hotel Royal Oak Gotanda is undergoing a rebranding of its reborn as the Bitcoin Hotel, serving as a Bitcoin-centric accommodation hub. It will welcome not only existing guests, but also Bitcoiners from around the world. Dude, I can't wait for this. I definitely am going to stay at this hotel at some point. We are creating a unique environment where people and information coverage, fostering a one-on-one kind of experience. Insane. Ooh, insane. Hotel Royal Oak Gotanda is undergoing a rebranding of this one. Yes, so you just read all that. Yeah. So, pretty cool stuff, guys. Pretty cool stuff coming for Metaplanet. And people keep saying, oh, yeah, it's just not as good as MicroStrategy. They're doing the unthinkable just by doing it. And not enough companies are doing it, so I think it's huge to mention them. It's not that big of a deal, people say. Whatever. Whatever, I'm over it. I think Metaplanet's awesome. And it's Japan, man. And what else did I talk about? But also the Bitcoin in Japan. I have to mention that. I mean, come on, I'm talking about Japan. U.S. could stockpile Bitcoin Satoshi's $108 billion Bitcoin vault and more. Weekly in review. Yeah, so yeah, this could happen this week. We just don't know. We don't know if we're going to get the Bitcoin strategic reserve this week or not. David Sachs, also known as the Crypto Czar, has suggested the U.S. sovereign fund could potentially hold Bitcoin. Yeah, they just mentioned it. That's. I feel like they're stretching that a little bit more. He did mention it could hold it, but he didn't say it was a part of the stockpile. It was going to be something totally different. We don't know. Arkham Intelligence on the other mass institute. Yeah, whatever. I think this is kind of a FUD, nothing article really. Or hopium art, whatever. Lost Fortune landfill containing. Yeah, dude, are we over with that yet? How many times are we going to mention that in the news? That, of course, is the hard drive that was lost in the landfill that the original owner was trying to split the profits if they could find the lost hard drive in the UK, I believe it was. That was a long time ago. We've mentioned it 100 times. Anyway, I don't want to spend any more time on that. It's ridiculous. We talked about it so many times at great length. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And of course, Overcome is saying, please like, subscribe, do all the things, hit that notification bell, and I'll let you know when the Crypto Otaku is to let you inform you on the chaos in our space. Of course, you know what else? You know what's coming with the chaos in space, right?
Bitcoin's powered by chaos. When Godzilla walks onto the playground, you know, all your models, they're all going to be destroyed.
Yes! I just embrace the chaos, guys. It's fine. Anyway, it's still my favorite quote from Michael Saylor. He said two of my favorite things in one freaking sentence. South Korea's Bitcoin premium outpaces global markets. It's been a while since we talked about the kimchi premium on Bitcoin. But yeah, it's been a while since we talked about that. But yeah, it seems like it's going on. This is kind of a nothing article, though. Again, I just told you there is an arbitrage right now with Bitcoin against the South Korean exchanges. What else we got? Okay, we can just blow through the rest of the news. High odds, XRP, Solana, Doge ETFs approved. Analysts say, yeah. I mean, Larry Fink just said the other day, Solana ETF this year. If he said it, it's happening. That's all I'm going to say there. Doge, of course, price prediction. Are we going to get the ETFs? Sure, it's coming. Yeah. I think it's as early as this month. But where else we got? Just a lot of hopium. Diamond Hands Bitcoin, guys. Pump.fun, guys. Ton Coin, guys. This is ridiculous. Ripple XRP, guys. Yeah, this is all fun. It's all this hopium. We got any real news, man? We got any real news today? I think that might have been it. Should be used UAE partnership. Interesting. Game changer for Shiba Inu adoption. Interesting. Sheeb. Been a while since we talked about anything on Sheeb, other than it is partnered with that one game that's coming out this summer. Was it Astronova or whatever? Anyway, so yeah, apparently there is a United Arab Emirates partnership. Guys, that's the country, right? UAE. Partnership, that's huge. First federal level blockchain integration with Sheeb. Huge adoption potential. Government institutional legitimacy. This is crazy. This is real? What the hell are they adopting a freaking dog coin for? You guys know how I feel about crypto, right? Or at least the the meme coins. The meme coins. But this is intense. I don't know. This might change my entire look on them. Real world utility, smart cities, digital governance, and Sheeb is becoming more than just a meme. I made a need to make a few phone calls after this stream. That's crazy. Yeah, why is it the Sheeb partnership with the UAE a big deal? First federal blockchain integration. I'm just trying to figure out a little bit more on how this is going to work. Other than just like all these hearsay, it's going to be interoperability into the government, whatever. We'll have to keep an eye on this, but that could be huge for Sheeb. I would love to see where that takes Doge in the future too, with the government backing. Maybe there is a back deal with some of these meme coins now. Anyway, so that's interesting. We mentioned it here. The crazy stuff happening this year, guys. New Trump tariffs, as I just talked about, and I put it in my thumbnail. Spell caution for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin bets. Again, this is a FUD article, of course, but I just wanted to kind of recap on what happened with the tariffs today. A fresh round of U.S. tariffs are becoming a dock short of term catalyst and inciting caution from market watchers who believe the Ethereum may also be particularly affected. Trump said on Sunday he would introduce 25% tariffs on all steel and aluminum imports into the USA, on top of the existing duties with reciprocal tariffs later in the week, applicable to all countries. All right, so the rhetoric and spike of inflations could breed downside to volatility, with the key indicator for Sage. I move above 100,000. Oh Jesus, 100,000. Where the hell was I? I just lost my space. Rally to 100,000. Wait, okay. What are we talking about? Are we talking about steel? What the hell is this? Rally back for Bitcoin to 100K, right? So while the latest bearish and MACD signal in terms of alarm and borrow, this is all just BS. It's essential to remember the indicators, blah, blah, blah. Tariff threat, okay. The MACD, I mean, guys, that's all just speculation. But anyway, downside volatility could see the cryptocurrency test the long held. As I said at the beginning of my stream, 90K, that's the bottom of our channel, right? Not a big deal there. A break below would, of course, validate a fresh negative reading for the MACD, confirming a bearish shift in the momentum, probably taking us again to the super bear target of 87K, which some people say is mythical, but I still think it's in play. I don't want it to be, but it could be. Trump said on Monday that he would announce 25% tariffs on all steel, aluminum imports would be the top of the additional metal duties to be disclosed later this week. So again, we got more FUD to hold us back for another week, as predicted. Trump has hinted at plans to apply higher tariffs at a wide range of goods imported from Europe Union later this month, according to UBS. So we got a whole more week of FUD, and possibly next week as well. We're probably not going to rocket this off until the end of February. Look, this was looking like. University of Michigan consumer sentiment survey released on Friday showed that the tariff threat is already adversely impacting consumer expectations about price pressures in the economy. Inflation expectations of late of the year have increased to 4.3% in February. This is his plan. I think it's still a good plan. We knew from the very beginning of this year that it's going to be tough to start out the year. But eventually, guess what? He's going to put so much pressure on the economy. He's going to push the Fed into decreasing, of course, interest rates, and then the economy is just going to flourish. So I really don't see any FUD out of this, really. But people are going to, of course, interpret it their own way. So, yeah, it looks like 3.3% in January, the highest reading since 2023. That could keep the Fed from cutting rates rapidly. 2-year inflation, of course, they want to try to keep that in handle. But, again, at some point, they're not going to be able to hold it back forever. The entire economy is just going to slow down too much, and they don't want that either. So have started to the price of some risk premium around tariffs at 2.72%. They have reached new highs, and the market is interpreting the Fed to pretty much on a long pause. Growth is holding up okay, and the idea is that even if inflation drops to 2%, the Fed doesn't need to be in a hurry to cut. Okay, so we got rid of all that word salad. It's done. We're done now. But yeah, of course, still looking pretty bearish right now in the short term, but very bullish. And this, again, I will be shocked if this February will be the first February where we do not get a bullish February. I mean, every single February on record has always been, especially on a year after post-halving. I mean, what are we looking at? I still think by the end of the month it's going to recover because people are just going to get bored. They're just going to say, screw the tariffs, I'm buying Bitcoin, I'm buying Solana and Ethereum and all the other, SUI and everything else. Green tea in the house, how you doing? Flying money? Yes, just let it fly. Where the hell is all my money? Damn it. I put all my money away because I had people looking at the house and wanted me freaking them out that I got burned money everywhere. Yeah, look at that. There's poor little Benny's face. Just burned all the hell off. Anyway, he's got one eye left. He can still see. Anyway, yeah, we're burning money here. Yes. Green tea in the house. How you doing? All right. Okay, so of course that's the tariffs, getting you guys up to speed on that. More tariffs, and it's all on steel and metals. Whew, man, what a mouthful. South Korean CoinGate, yeah, we're talking about the kimchi premium, yada, yada, yada. What else we got today? Anything else on the headlines today? Of course, I got some more stuff in the, Twitter, on the Twitter side. We already talked about one big piece of that was Metaplanet. There's some other ones on there, too. OpenAI on Waters, of course, Maxine Waters calls for support on bipartisan stablecoin legislation. They just want to rank in those fees, man. Come on, USDC. Super Bowl 2025, no crypto ads, and but I did see some pictures. I think Jack Dorsey was there again with the Satoshi shirt, but I don't know. I know Jack Mallers was there with the Satoshi shirt, so at least we got one person covered with it. Of course, I got that in the Twitter segment to show you guys here soon. What else do we got here? Bonk burns 2 trillion tokens. Nothing. This is all nothing stuff. What else we got? Solana could witness 72% upswing as Solana sees $5 million new addresses. 5 million new addresses created daily, according to analysts. Of course, we pumped.fun probably is a big chunk of that. Ethereum steals the show as institutional investors buy on weakness. Good time to buy, man. It's a good time to buy a lot of this crap right now. Tether CEO Endorodonia, quantum computing will allow hackers to retake Bitcoin from lost wallets. I thought that was an interesting one. I don't know how well that's going to play out. Again, also too, if Bitcoin's going to be updated before that happens, it can't play out, right? So I don't know. I don't know how what they are. Maybe they're going to make an exception before they update it to try to recover lost wallets. I don't know, man. I don't know if I trust that. But yeah, so according to the prediction, quantum computing is still very far away from meaningful risk for breaking Bitcoin encryption. We have to get into all this again. Of course, we know that it can be updated. The blockchain can be updated, and then also introduce a new encryption later, which of course will protect it from, the 256. Yeah, anyway, I don't want to get into all of it again. But anyway, so their take on this is quantum computing when computers is used as principles on quantum mechanics to solve complex problems and perform computations for exceeding capabilities of classical computers. It goes on note that saying if such a thing were to happen, it would have no impact on the supply of top crypto assets with market cap. Of course, you can't create any more Bitcoins. Hard cap, 21 million anyway. Nothing can change that, not even quantum computing, but that's the real key important message. Bitcoin could be still the best asset in the world. So pretty much a nothing salad right there. Oh God, I was hoping to have some actual real details into how they would do that, and still no one has any. All right, just an idea there. Skybridge Capital, Scaramucci predicts Solana will beat Ethereum to the win. I think so too. I'm definitely on that boat. Although there is a reason why the Trump family and Larry Fink are still purchasing a crap ton of Ethereum. Do not hold that one out. I have a little bit left. I'm going to sell it soon for some other small projects for more upside later. Pump.fun co-founder Elon Cohen denies rumors that project is launching on native token. Yeah, this again, FUD, hopium. Okay, I think we're over the news today. Bitcoin, this is a new article for Bitcoin Magazine. Proton wallet now available to everyone as a great starter self-custody Bitcoin wallet. Yeah, looks like it might be an app related to your phone. I don't use it. I've got my own, of course, hardware wallet. What else we got? That might be it. That might be it for the news. Let's get into Twitter. Guys, if you haven't followed me on Twitter yet, this is my follow page, right? This is my front page on Twitter, my home page, the Crypto Otaku on Twitter. Of course, embracing the crypto chaos and streaming live every day here, weekdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, I bring, of course, the crypto, the chaos, and the news. And yeah, I'm here fighting for your financial freedom every single day. That's what we do. Green Tea in the chat says, my ledger is coming any day now. Freaking awesome, Green Tea. If you need help at all, just hit me up. I'd be happy to help you set up your ledger. It's my favorite device out of all of them. I've held Treasure and Ledger in the past. Still prefer my Treasure any day. Although I do want to try Tangem. I do want to try Tandem at some point. Anyway, yeah, so this is what we got. GameStop. GameStop, guys. If GameStop were to invest $4.6 billion in cash reserves, which they're looking at possibly doing, it would acquire approximately 48,000 Bitcoin. That would exceed Metaplanet's, stockpile. This would make GameStop the second largest corporate holder of Bitcoin, ranking the MicroStrategy and surpassing Marathon Holdings. That's crazy. That's crazy. They're a freaking Bitcoin mining company. They would outprocure Bitcoin from them. Anyway, Trump administration could deliver crypto clarity within the next 6 months. I really think that's probably the last ditch effort for GameStop to save their company. Again, it worked for Metaplanet. It worked for MicroStrategy. It saved those companies, and I'm sure it could save GameStop. And why not keep the meme going? Keep the meme alive. Anyway, Trump administration could deliver crypto clarity within the next 6 months, according to the crypto czar, David Sachs. I'll get a little clip here.
So it's interesting. You need 4 committees across the House and Senate to get legislation done on crypto. It's not just House and Senate. It's actually 2 committees in each of the House and Senate. And so this is the first time where we've had 4 chairmen of the 4 key committees all come together and say that they're ready to support crypto legislation. There were a lot of people on X who felt like this wasn't, a mind-blowing announcement. They wanted something that they could trade on right away. That's not what this was. This was basically a statement of commitment from the chairs of the 4 committees that we're going to get legislation done this year, maybe in the next 6 months. I mean, that's really the goal. And we've never had that before. So that is pretty monumental. So,
man, that guy was so dry. It was really hard to listen to. But that last 5 seconds was bullish. Yeah, it would be amazing to actually pass something within 6 months and not take freaking 4 years, right? 5 years, 2.5 years to pass anything. But of course, we have a slim majority. With Trump's cabinet. Japan to approve Bitcoin crypto ETFs, implement tax cuts. It's coming, guys. It's coming. The world's 3rd largest economy. Currently, I think 4. I think they keep going back and forth between Germany and Japan being the top 3. But anyway, bullish, right? Bullish. Good stuff coming for Japan. And again, they haven't had a chance. This is going to be the second year for Japan to actually make a footing in our space. Like last year, they had the first time. Back in February of last year, right where we are right now, last year. Guys, going back in time, right? Can't go back in time and buy more Bitcoin, but you can look back in history. And last year around this time, which is really interesting, they allowed venture capitalists to purchase Bitcoin and crypto assets. Now, it looks like they're following up a year later, allowing them to also implement and create ETFs in the native country. Amazing. one of the top largest economies in the world. Bullish. This is going to be blowing people's minds when they start piling in their ETFs. All right. So, of course, we're going back to MetaPlanet in their plan to purchase 221,000 Bitcoin, $2 billion worth of Bitcoin by 2026. That's bullish. Bullish for their company. Of course, in Japan. A lot of Japanese news today. Breaking Strategy buys 7,633 more Bitcoin. That's a lot more than I thought. I thought it was 3,000. No, 7,633 more. Getting closer to 500,000 Bitcoin. Look at that. Getting close. Breaking Japan. Yes, we already covered that. Classified Bitcoin's financial products like securities. More and more news coming out of Japan. And then on top of that, cutting their taxes because they're absurd. I think they're close to 55%. Yeah, 55% there, down to 20% in Japan. Huge for investing into crypto in Japan. Yes, that's right, green tea. Bullish. Bullish. Breaking Strategy buys another. Yeah, we already covered that. I shared too many of them. I got super bullish this afternoon. Having breakfast this morning. $1.5 trillion Franklin Templeton says, we expect to see strategic Bitcoin reserves added by several nations. It's happening soon. Guys, one of the largest asset managers in the world, guys, right there, telling you, buy crypto, buy Bitcoin, and my parents are probably not listening still. Damn it! Friends and family, no! Doge, Department of Doge, he tweeted this today, and I got super excited because that logo there used to be on the Doge government website, and it was taken down. Is it back up now? Let's see. It's a reminder for me to look tonight. Doge.gov. Doge.gov. That's not the official page. Why didn't it pull it up right away? It did it last time I did it. Doge. Yeah, Doge.gov. Yep, it's still blank. Damn it! Why won't they let Elon put that picture up there? I don't know why. But yeah, he's still tweeting it. So bullish. Happy Gulf of Mexico. Happy Gulf America. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Happy Gulf of America Day. That's hard to say. Jeez, moments ago, and that was during the Super Bowl, right before the Super Bowl last night. He also announced too. We're gonna get into that in a few minutes. Something else. Then we've got Tom Brady wearing a $600,000 freaking watch in the Super Bowl. Really? That's 6 Bitcoin, guys. I love the Bitcoin spin from Simply Bitcoin. That's 6 Bitcoin on his freaking hand. Really?
What are you, stupid?
Thank you, Oscar. Anyway, essentially for general prosperity, Milei, I love how he's actually talking about, again, another Bitcoiner. I had to share this, guys. I'm not a huge fan of Elon Musk. Sometimes I am. Days like today. Elon Musk, general prosperity, of course, pointing to Javier Milei and his complete chopping all Argentinian policies, right? Tons and tons of departments of governments. And again, I showed you guys those other clips before about the Argentinian peso, when it was worth basically nothing, and the outer ring, they had to destroy their currency just to get it. That's going to be America someday. You never know. Hopefully not, but you never know. Javier Milei ended rent-to-control, and now the Argentinian real estate market is coming back to life. Adam Back says Bitcoin is going to $1 million if we get the strategic Bitcoin reserve here in the United States. It's coming. It's coming. And breaking Trump stuns America by being the first sitting president to be attending the Super Bowl. He did do that. Pretty crazy stuff. I mean, why has no president ever been to the Super Bowl before? That's what I want to know. I thought that was. I don't really care about the Super Bowl. I didn't watch it. Apparently, it really sucked from what I've heard. But anyway, Stephen erupts when they see Donald Trump. Trump and on match. Oh, they actually compared the applause to Trump versus the boos to Taylor Swift for some reason. I mean, you'd think that'd be enough normies that filling those seats at the stadium to applaud Taylor Swift just sitting there in the stands. I don't know. I don't get it. The normies. We're going to get into the normies here in a minute. Breaking, Elon Musk announces the Department of Education no longer exists. Yes, it's gone. Boom, like that. But guess what? Our favorite policymaker. Let's see if I can find him. My favorite policymaker or constituent of the U.S. government is, of course, David Schweikert. No, not jogging with a needle. Not that one. This one. Oh, dang it. I just had it. I could have had it. Right there. Boom. If you guys have not heard his congressional speeches, you need to watch some of these. They're incredible. Absolutely incredible. But, of course, I wanted to point this one out. Department of Education salaries. $2.75 billion for the entire Department of Education. Only accounts to 9 hours of borrowed money. That's it. 9 hours of government spending. So when people say we're just going to cut all these departments out and get ahead, we're not, right? And of course, I am always one of the first ones, again, right there, commenting on his videos because I absolutely love this man and what he does. Not just telling it like it is, man. Putting everyone on blast for it. And yeah, he's doing the Lord's work. Whatever it is you guys believe in. You believe in the chaos gods like I do, or you believe in Lord Jesus or Raptor Jesus or whatever, baby Jesus. He's doing the work. I love this man. Anyway, of course I had to shout out, of course, Republican Senator from Arizona, David Schweikert. Guys, really, watch some of these videos. It's insane. It'll blow your mind. The maths, man. And then give them bread and circuses, and they will never revolt. Of course, going back to ancient Rome. That's where we are now, guys. Guys, that's where we're at now. Why? Because we are slowly repeating history and moving ourselves toward the dystopian future. Guys, don't you forget, this is our dystopian future segment. Of course, we're going to remind you every single day, the AI is coming for you and your job. And not just AI, but also robotics as well, at being on the forefront, coming sooner than even the self-driving taxis, according to Elon Musk last year, 2024. It's coming. It's coming soon. And if you're a driver, a telemarketer, a lawyer, an accountant, a data entry clerk, a writer, a journalist, a bookkeeper, a receptionist, a graphic designer, right? My God, you can just replace them right now. A bank teller, a travel agent, a factory worker, any sit-at-desk job is at risk, guys. Every single one. Yeah, customer service representatives of all kinds, right? Of all kinds. Fast food workers are on the first of the chocolate block. And your friends and your family and romantic loved ones, especially your romantic loved ones that share a bed with you, and they can't do any of these sexual positions that these robots are going to be doing here in the next 5 years or less. They're coming. They're coming soon, guys. So just reminding you, your daily reminder, okay? We're moving on now. I love it. I love it, guys. Boom. Okay, we're back. All right, what else we got? There he is, guys. The man himself, Jack Mallers, one of my favorite Bitcoin representatives. Of course, founder of Strike. Sitting there with Satoshi jersey on during the Super Bowl. There we go. So we at least got one man doing it, man. Giving everyone the crypto ad or commercial they need. That's it. That's all we got. The French news declares Bitcoin has become a safe haven just like freaking gold.
Tu en penses quoi de la crypto-monnaie? Il y a quelques semaines, le Bitcoin franchissait la barre symbolique des 100 000 $ avant d'entamer un léger retrait. Alors, mirage, pari risqué ou nouvelle valeur refuge? Alexandre Guin, Luc Bazizin, Justine Veil.
Bitcoin!
Le tourbillon d'une crypto-monnaie.
I didn't understand a word of that. I did not, of course, take French in high school. But yeah, they're talking about Bitcoin in the French news, man. It's a safe haven, just like gold, and a hedge against inflation. All right, Justin, the University of Austin to buy 5 million Bitcoin. We don't want to be left behind, says the University of Austin, Texas. All right. President Trump orders, this is the big one, guys. I love this one. We finally did it. My God, how much more are they going to do? President Trump orders the U.S. Treasury to stop producing the useless, the obsolete, the one I throw in the garbage every time I get one. Penny. U.S. pennies are gone, guys. I love it. You're going to become a thing of the past. Yeah. Far too long, the United States has minted pennies, which literally cost us more than 2 cents to produce. Yes, and of course, a daily reminder as well, the nickel. The nickel contains about 12 cents worth of raw materials. You have the penny on the chopping block. When is this one coming? We can't deface this thing to get the nickel, zinc, and whatever the hell is in it out. Anyway, yeah, useless, funny money. Bitcoin has become a $2 trillion asset. Never in financial history has anything reached $2 trillion and disappeared. Tom Lee says, of course, on Fun Track. Oh. It's here to stay.
Crypto 2.0. This is Bitcoin is the surviving chain, and Bitcoin has become a $2 trillion asset, which never in history, financial history, has anything reached $2 trillion and then disappeared. So we're not. It's a different argument if it was $100 billion.
Okay.
The third is the U.S. government reiterated its commitment to make Bitcoin a strategic reserve asset. That's not bad for the price of Bitcoin. So if someone is watching this and said, well, they don't understand Bitcoin, so they decide not to own it, it's a catastrophic way to look at market. I think.
I love it. I love it. Tom Lee doing it. And yeah, Jack Dorsey spotted at the Super Bowl wearing a Bitcoin shirt. Now, was this last year or was this year? Because same shirt, and it looks like he was next to Beyonce, I think, last year. I don't know. I did not do the research on that, but I thought it was kind of sus. Same exact thing covered Super Bowl, same thing. It could have been the same shirt, just repeating, of course, his popularity of wearing it last year. New Michael Saylor met with GameStop. This is where we go, guys. GameStop CEO Ryan Cohen last night. This is the night before the Super Bowl actually happened over the weekend. Again, bullish if true. Bullish if true. And anyone who's meeting with Michael Saylor is only meeting with Michael Saylor for one freaking thing. One freaking thing. And that's, of course, to make a shit ton of money.
You'll be so rich, you can go on a Pokemon shopping spree.
All right, and then, of course, Twitter, of course, trolling us with the sell, of course, with the cash logo, and buy with the Bitcoin logo. It's pretty much clear, guys. Very clear. Very clear. Altcoin 2021. There's only 3 altcoins to put your money into. Altcoin season in 2025. You cannot even list all of them, man. There's too many damn altcoins. Too many damn altcoins. It was so much easier to pick last cycle. I'm telling you, it was easy. Senator Lummis said over the weekend, I encourage people to buy and hold Bitcoin and add Bitcoin, of course, for their retirement, for their future. And don't be rich, be wealthy, hold Bitcoin. All right, I think that's enough hopium. Enough hopium, guys. I went too far into it. And of course, this is my favorite Bitcoin map. We're gonna paint this whole damn map orange by the end of the year. Of course, all of the lighter Bitcoin states are ones that are attempting to, of course, increase exposure to date for Bitcoin-backed pension funds, or accepting Bitcoin in the state for, paying for taxes and other things, or just accepting it at the commercial level. And then you have the darker ones, that are right now attempting to get a Bitcoin-backed strategic reserve. All right, yeah. Again, you can catch that on my Twitter page. I like to keep that updated all the time. All right, let's keep going, guys. Let's get into the normies. Oh my God, it's already 9 o'clock. Holy crap. I'm going to overtime. All right, so people are Googling Drake today for some reason. Google Maps, the Super Bowl MVP, Anne Hathaway. What are the normies like? They love their celebrities, they love their sports, and video games. You got to take the last one on there. Yeah, those 3 things. Everything else is a bonus. If we ever see Bitcoin on here, it only happened twice in the last 2 years, but sometimes we do. Eagles Parade, I can't even pronounce that. Meta layoffs employees. Guys, the layoffs are coming. Their unemployment rate is going to be ticking up. Lakers games, best Super Bowl commercials in 2025. Nothing. From what I've heard, nothing. Full moon, February 2025. Today. Full moon. Dude, that's actually relative to our space right now. Why? Because Bitcoin usually moves one or up or down really big or largely during the full moon cycles. And today is a full moon. I saw it. I can confirm I saw it. I walked out the restaurant and I saw freaking full moon. It was there. Anyway, Warriors versus Bucks. Kenny Pickett, Penny. The pennies going to the chopping block. Oh, can we cut them now? Can we really? I want to cut these pennies, damn it. Do something purposeful with them. Starbucks. I don't know why people are looking at Starbucks offers free Starbucks during the Super Bowl. Yeah, better if you pay what those tickets are worth. Jesus. Timberwolves versus Cavaliers. Josh Shapiro. Phasmophobia update. Really? Jim Tressel and Sam Altman. Yeah, pretty much a very, very normie day. All right, and then, of course, the normies looking for Bitcoin. Let's take a look. In the last 7 days, any increase or uptick in searches for Bitcoin? That's interesting. Looks like over the weekend this is today. Yeah, today they did. We got some action today, guys. Look at this. Got a little bit of an uptick, but still we are on the downtrend for Google searches. on the week. So the normies still do not care about our space. And again, I wanted to bring this up. It's been a while since we talked about it. Bitcoin rich list. That's, of course, how many Bitcoin, you guys, if you are stacking sats right now, do you need to be in the top 1%? Still looking at a 1 to 2 Bitcoin to be in the top 1%tile range against all 8 billion people in the universe that we know of, right? On the planet. Yeah, and then, of course, the amount of addresses holding 10% of a Bitcoin, which will still put you ahead, pretty much ahead, the top 15% of people in the world holding Bitcoin. That's still a good place to be at, guys. So do not just, do not just shy away from this because you can't get to 1 Bitcoin. You are still going to be well off with a fraction of a Bitcoin. All right. With that out of the way, well, it's a mouthful. Just check out the chat real quick, and then we're going to get into, of course, our segment where we predict where Bitcoin's going to go overnight. Right? And we did pretty damn good over the weekend. Again, a fully extended 3 days. And look how damn on I was on that bearish target. Still feeling, of course, more bearish and baseline coming for the coming days. Of course, with the Trump tariffs still lingering, still live and well. It's going to be similar sideways action, in my opinion, or maybe more bearish. So we'll see. We'll see. Again, getting into... going back to the... Did I get rid of it, really? No, there we go. Oh, yeah, a daily reminder before I get into that. Of course, it's been a while since I played this. Of course, I have to let you guys know. Just relax, man.
So
just
chill out.
Yeah.
Drink a 7-Up.
Yeah.
Eat a moon pie. Quit murdering people.
Okay. With that being said, we can get into our ritual. Our evening ritual. And that's, of course, predicting where Bitcoin's going to go. Before I do that, where are we looking at the normies? The normies are about 5 years behind, according to Brian in the chat. They are 5 years behind. And Crypto Corey is giving us the thumbs up. Thank you, my guy. I appreciate it. I do like the likes and, yeah, subscribe. Please do all the things. I am, of course, trying to defeat the YouTube algorithm. And I'm getting close. Guys, you guys got me up to over 300 subs now. I cannot believe it. I am a very humble guy, and that is a big number. Bigger number than it was before. And I thank you for it. All right, keep hodling on and being strong, right? Stay strong. All right, so anyway, let's get to it. Of course, I got my, one of my mascots moving on in. Yep, you get on out. And okay, so where are we going? Of course, we do our ritual every single night. You gotta make the chaos gods happy. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. And that's, of course, with our chaos magic altar, right? Where we light the Bitcoin candle and the moon. Guys, the full moon's out tonight. We can actually see a huge uptick of Bitcoin with, of course, scientifically speaking, if you want to go that angle, with the tides moving and us human bodies made of 80% plus water, it could actually, create lunatics that want to purchase, of course, the big dips in the market under $100,000 Bitcoin with the moon. Today, man, it's today, man. I couldn't believe it. We've been talking about it now for a few weeks, and we're finally there. February 10th, full moon. Anyway, where the hell's my Bitcoin lighter? What the freak, man? I'm losing all my stuff. I can't do my prediction without the Bitcoin lighter. Damn it! I got a piece of carnelian. Okay, well, that'll help. But where the hell's my lighter? Oh, there it is. Of course. Okay, there we go. Our famous Bitcoin pizza lighter. All right, let's get this going. The Bitcoin candle has been lit, and the chaos can ensue. All right, guys, we're ready. All right, let's get these candles going in the charts. Where are we looking at tonight? All right, guys, of course, just a quick refresh for anyone who's new to my stream. What I like to do is, of course, look at all of the key time frames, right, with all the volume taking place and only 3 numbers here in the United States. All you need to know is 3 numbers is 3, 6, and 9. 3, 6, and 9. Wow. 3, 9, and 12. 3, 9, and 12. That's all you need to know. And you'll know where all the money is, of course, going to be sloshing around up or down, depending on the trend. It's your friend. And yeah, that's what we do. We just looked at all the metrics. I do this for a reason, guys. I've been doing it for years. And it's crazy how crazy I can get on target with these predictions by just those silly things alone. And it could just be, maybe our ritual is actually just working. It's just proven until unproven, right? And I've been on it now 21 days in a row. 21 days in a row we've hit these targets. I want a day where we do not smash these targets. Like, it's ridiculous. I want to be completely off for one freaking day. We're on 21 days now. It's absurd. It's the longest I've ever gone. All right, so there we go. All right, $98,000 Bitcoin. Where are we going now? Of course, looking back at our heat map. Did I really close that? Yeah, I did. Going back to our heat map real quick, of course, to get an update on this here. Pretty much going to look the same. Looks like we got, yeah, pretty much looking the same. I'm really interested to see that we finally broke out of that the last few days. Of course, testing above 96K, that's where we were stuck in that big sell wall for a while. So look at the heat map, of course, showing us that we are able to break through there a little bit, and it's a little more bullish. But there's still a lot more room to fall down now. So still testing that open channel, and there's a lot of room on the upside, but also a lot more room on the downside now as well. So with that being said, I still feel like we're going to be looking at a very bearish night or evening into the foreign markets. But I would love to see me wrong. I'd love to see us get the more bull or bear target. I mean, the bull or bull, the base or bullish target. Of course, the other two are more troll, right? Of course, that's where we hit last night, was our bear target. Anyway, so moving into that, right now, of course, it is 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're waking up into, look at the foreign markets right now is waking it up into a very tight, bullish, ascending pattern, pendant, right? Looking really bullish. This is the 15-minute, of course. That's where I like to do all of my charting into the evening. And yeah, this looks really tight, really strong, and we'll see. I don't know. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A freaking 5 touch on the 98K key level. Yeah, that is more than a quadruple top. Are we going to finally break out of that? And that would take us to about 10:30 at night to play out that pendant. And if it does break out, again, we've already gotten past 9 p.m. That would break out probably closer to 12 if we do go to the upside. And yeah, 3 a.m. Right about there. 9 o'clock in the morning for the market open in the United States. Okay, there we go. So anyway, we're set up for the night. There we go. And yeah, let's see how this will play out. The chat, of course, Rich Craw. Rich Craw. Are you a crawfish? Like in the grand scheme of things? Like, jeez. You make me laugh, my friend. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Would love to grab a beer sometime, dude. I'm up for meet. This is why I do this. I do this to meet more crypto bros, man. There's none in my area. I cannot go out and have a nice, drink with some of my friends, right? Some of my crypto friends. It doesn't exist. Not in my area. Nothing. Nobody. Big Boto Gain says Otaku. Yes, Big Boto in the house. How the hell are you doing, my friend? You got it, Rich. Yes, dude. Again, we're gonna be doing some traveling here in the next few years. It's gonna be fun to see some of you got Bitcoiners out there with some bags that can make it to like Thailand, or maybe like we'll meet up in Canada, or who knows, man? Maybe we can even go to Vietnam. Those are some of my favorite places to go. Or the Bitcoin Hotel by MetaPlanet, right? I think by 2026 they should have that thing renovated. Anyway, so where are we going tonight? Where are we going? Where's Bitcoin going tonight specifically? Well, I think what's happening for Bitcoin is she's going to play out this channel, right? And as long as we're still in this channel up until about 10:30, it's pretty bullish, I think, into the evening hours. I don't think we're going to get too much higher than 98, really. If anything, we'll probably retest about 99K. Just under that, of course, we got some local level of resistance. Yeah, pretty much at 99K. So that's probably where we're going to be touching. If we even break out into a bullish pendant, if the bullish ascending breaks out, it's not just overextended. But anyway, so that's going to play out something like this. Of course, if we do actually break out into the evening and probably go and sell off a little bit in the morning, it'd be something like that. That'd be our bullish target for the evening, not even our baseline. I'm just going to make that our bullish target. And then our baseline, of course, is going to be going sort of sideways with a little bit of an uptick, but going back to where we started, pretty much sideways there. our sell-off in the in the morning hours is going to be a little bit more maybe on the bearish one, kind of retesting back where we started today, 96k level, 96.8. That would still give us again a market open higher than it was the previous day, so still a green candle on the day. But again, it's a bearish target. I think people are just getting sick of this. You can tell everyone's getting sick of it. We've been trading in a channel now since the start of the month, since the sell-off, the market sell-off on the options expiring on Bitcoin last month. We've been basically going sideways since. It's been nothing but sideways chop. That's it. It's again great if you guys are day trading this. It's freaking awesome. It's great. I don't mess around with leverage, but you do you. You do you. It's probably a really good range to play for another week or so. Anyway, so. Where does that take us on the bearish? Of course, going through there, breaking down immediately on the bear target. I would say coming a little further than that. Retesting, can't get quite back up. And as low as we get back down, it's going to, again, probably start us off somewhere between 95, 96, something like that, and then bounce back up in the morning. That'd be the afternoon, right? No, that's 4:30. The market close, that's a little bit too far out in the time frame. So something like that, and then kind of recover. Day trading, something like that. So that would be red. So that's for you, our bear. And then we get into the fun stuff, guys. Our very choolish super bear and super bull targets, right? Of course, the super bull takes us closer to the near all-time high. Although I do not even ever go to the previous all-time high because I don't think it's realistic either way. But somewhere between 105k would be probably our target. My God, it's still pretty ways away. Not 109, which was our previous all-time high for Bitcoin. So our previous all-time high was something like that. That's just ridiculous. It's not going to happen. You just never know. But again, we draw it for fun. Yeah, that's absurd. It just keeps going for no reason. Retouch that and then come back down for some. I don't know why I would ever do that. But that's our Super Bowl for the night. Super Bowl target. And our Super Bowl target after the Super Bowl. That's funny. Different bull each way. And then of course we gotta go back down to hit finally. Man, it's so far down there now. Where is it? Our 87k, there it is. Our 87k super bearish target right there. Boom. Yeah, that takes us all the way down here over the evening. Boom, touch that and come right back up, and that's it. That's all we get. You know how fast it's gonna get bought up if that actually happens? It's gonna be absurd. Absolutely absurd. Of course, with our super bear target. That is all I have to show you guys for the predictions tonight. What is going on in the chat? You got it. Yeah, Rick Craw. Yeah, you're a crawfish. I knew it. Take the Bitcoin ship to the moon. Crack a cold one. Dude, I got my whiskey right here. I got some cherry whiskey right here. Well, yeah, cherry mixed cherry whiskey. I love it, man. How many cherries I have in this damn thing right now? Look at that. That's freaking absurd. I love it. Freaking awesome. So yeah, this part of the stream, I like to ask the chat if you guys want anything, me to look at anything. If you're interested in any coins, you have any questions, can I help you with anything? I'm more than happy to do that. Again, I want to really build out the stream and engage with you guys. This is why I'm here. I'm not here to make freaking money. I do plenty of freaking making money with my favorite coins, right? I do plenty of that. I'm not here to make a ton of money on YouTube. I'm here to meet new people, right? I'm here to help people. And I tried helping my friends, my family, my loved ones. It don't matter. I cannot help them. I've been talking to them about crypto for 5 years. It ain't gonna save nobody. They haven't done shit. They still think I'm a crazy person, which is not, necessarily not true. I mean, it's true. I'm pretty damn crazy, but I still want to help them, and it's a shame I can't. But anyway, my thoughts on ETH right now, says Brian. My thoughts on ETH right now, I think it's oversold like everything else. But again, my biggest thoughts on ETH right now are, again, following the big guys, Trump and the Trump family buying up ETH like it's going out of style, and Larry Fink buying up ETH. And again, Larry Fink saying the big things over the years, that he wants to tokenize every asset on the planet, that he wants to incorporate the new stock exchange into crypto, right? And then, of course, building all that on Ethereum. Originally, that was the plan. I still think that there's a huge play there on that. And, of course, they're building out all these data centers in Texas to do it. That's kind of the new game. But look at this. I mean, it's really oversold like everything else. And all of the altcoins on ETH are definitely down. And huge buy opportunities right now. Of course, my favorite one I just showed you, Jasmine. ERC token on ETH, pretty good buy up right now. And yeah, look how tight that is now. Oh wow, that looks pretty tight. Oh my gosh, crazy stuff. I don't even know if I want to count that that wick down anymore. Look how quick that was bought up too at 2,100. My God, it really touched that. It still shocks me. So yeah, I mean, it's just the way it is. And Vitalik hasn't really. I think that there's something weird about that too. Vitalik, kind of the poster child, of course, the founder of ETH. Really kind of not doing Ethereum a good service. He kind of goes out there and kind of does his thing, does his goofy dances and whatever. The Ethereum Foundation, but I mean, it's still alive. It's still kicking. I still don't 100% agree with the proof of stake model versus where it was before, the proof of work. But again, they were trying to push a more environmentally friendly during the agenda of pushing the narrative of doing so. That's what happened with Bitcoin last cycle too. I mean, everyone was like, raising such a stink because Bitcoin was producing so much energy. I'm sorry, that's just the feature of everything now. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. AI and everything else is going to, of course, produce more and more energy. So yeah, if that is all you guys got for me tonight, I'm gonna call it. I gotta go and see what's going on with my other co-stream. I'm gonna hang out, of course, with our boy Rob over at Crypto Future. So if you guys want to check me out further, I do participate with him and his community over at Crypto Future. You can check the link down below in the description, and you can catch me over there with him or his Patreon. His Patreon's fun too as well. So I will see you guys over there. Please, thank you. I appreciate you guys participating with me tonight, and have a great night. Don't do anything stupid, right? As Oscar says every single night. Don't be stupid.
Stupid?
Don't make any bad moves, of course, or do anything. You don't have to do something. Just because Bitcoin's down or the cryptos are down, blah, 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 is everything down, does not mean that you have to do something. How to in and out of this trade, get in this trade, lose all this money, or do something stupid just because you have to do something. Sometimes the best thing to do is nothing. Sit on your hands and just wait. That's what I'm doing. So have a good night, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Take care, man. Take care. And don't do anything stupid. I'll see you. Peace.
The agency informed the NASDAQ and the CBOE that BlackRock and Fidelity's proposals are insufficient.
We can make the dollar the most attractive currency by continuing to have the rule of law.
You always print money to do that.
I suppose it would diminish our status as the reserve currency.
Just shut up. There's no expectation of privacy above the in the sky.
So Bitcoin is the solution because you can buy Bitcoin right.
I think I had too much caffeine today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later. Jesus, I don't know. Maybe I did.
Bet.